The whole room heard it. What?
You want to scoot over a little bit?
Where's the video end?
It ends at the plants.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I'll scoot over. Only for you, Clifton. Take it away, Clifton!
Hi guys, welcome to Seriously Lighthearted Yoga. Today we are going to be doing a seated flow with you guys. Today it's important to point out
your asana.
On your asana. That's a yoga joke. If you don't get that, you should watch a few videos ago. It's fine. Whatever. Anyway, so we're going to do a seated flow. It's important to point out that I have not done this flow before. I have not practiced this flow at all.
He has no idea what I'm going to tell him to do.
I'm a asana flow newbie.
Novice.
I think newbie should be a yogi technical term.
Yoga newbie.
Yogi.
Anyways, we'll get right to it. So guys, as Clifton said, this is a seated flow. And the one thing I want you to keep in mind during this flow is that, again, keep the weight in your sit bones even. This flow is meant to kind of move around your spine and your torso a little bit. It's the biggest, arguably the most important part of your body that will keep everything else running, because there's all the organs are your heart, your lungs, your
it's important.
gut, all those things.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to move them around a little bit, get your spine a little more mobile, and start to pump some blood through everything. So anyways, it's not very complicated, it's not very hard. You can modify it to even do it in a chair if you would like. You can tell that there are probably a few ways you'll be able to see that you can modify this yourself. And just remember that this is your practice, and what we're telling you to do here is just a suggestion. Anyways.
Don't hurt yourself.
Don't hurt yourself. Without any further ado, Clifton, on an inhale, bring your hands up. Reaching up. Oh yeah. Really trying to sink down into your sit bones. As you reach your fingertips up here, waking that back up. Then on an exhale here, bring your right hand over toward your right side, palm down. Or if you'd like to go a little deeper, you can bring your forearm down, but just leaning over that arm.
Can you bend your right arm at this point?
Yeah, if you'd like to. Go for it.
Okay.
You can keep that arm bent, you can straighten it. Whatever works best for you. On an inhale, coming back up with an exhale, allowing that left hand to come down to the left side, just leaning over that side again. Feeling that right side opening up here, thinking of that right sit bone, keeping it pressed down into the mat. It's so fun down there. The floor is my favorite prop. On an inhale, bring that left hand back up. And then on an exhale, allowing your fingertips to drop behind your hips here. Taking a moment to squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back and lift your chest up. Begin to gaze up toward the ceiling. Not allowing your neck to crunch, trying to keep that motion smooth here. If it does crunch, maybe come out for a second and then come back in, finding that smooth movement.
It's a nice ceiling.
And on an exhale here, beginning to fold forward, walking those fingertips forward. Again, not allowing those sit bones to roll off the ground, keeping them pressed down. Even here, you're thinking of pinching from the hips. And then on an inhale here, coming back up. And then from here with an exhale, just beginning to gently twist to the right. Bring your right hand behind your sacrum, left hand to your right arm, allowing your gaze to follow the twist. So allowing the twist to start in your spine at about waist level, and then allowing your gaze to be the last thing that shows up. With an inhale, coming back center. And with an exhale, twisting to the left.
I think I did that backwards. I think I turned with my head.
Yeah, so start from the waist. Eyes are the last thing to turn. Inhaling, coming back center. And pausing here for a breath, noticing any changes that you might feel after that. Again, short, sweet, simple.
Yeah.
And remember that it is your practice. Just a suggestion here, you don't have to follow it.
Yeah, and just like you guys saw me do there, this is something to point out for any yoga class that you attend. Don't be afraid to look around and watch what the other people are doing, because
if you don't know what someone's doing, you can kind of just look. It's really easy to figure it out once you see someone doing it.
Yeah.
So
feel free to check everybody else out.
Not a problem. Yoga teachers know what's up.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're gonna do a bunch of things that you're not gonna know, and that's okay. So feel free to look around, check people out. Don't judge them. I'm sure that's That's part
You'll
of.
find better, you'll find worse.
Yeah.
It may not be better yoga, it might just look better. Again, you could be doing really great asana and not be doing yoga very well. It's a thing that we'll get to later, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. We will be going over the fourth leg of our spider tomorrow. So
Pranayama.
that was
High
I should have
five.
spoiler alerted that, but that's all right. Anyway, that was a little early on the premature on the high five. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, subscribe, like, share, do whatever you want to do with this video. You can use this seated stuff, this seated flow while you're watching some of our other videos, some of our more verbal videos. So absolutely do this wherever you want to, and have fun.
High five number 2.
Woohoo! We'll see you guys tomorrow.